everybody. I'm Sandy.
And I'm Debbie.
We're from the Normal Paranormal Group. And today, we would like to say thank you to everybody that submitted their palms and for card readings. We did a majority of everybody that submitted the pictures to us directly. And we did a bunch of people. And we hope you appreciate your readings.
Now we're sorry for the ones who did not send in their pictures.
We gave a deadline for that, so you'll have to wait all the way until
October
for Halloween, because it takes a lot for me and Debbie to do this. When we do palm reading and card readings, I do my own thing while Debbie's doing her thing, concentrating on things. We don't know. I have no idea what she's writing. She has no idea what I'm writing. And when we get together and put it together, it tells a story. And it helps the person who's receiving this.
Tells your story.
Tells your story. But let's make one thing clear. We do not know who these people are in your cards. I could tell you about your palm. I could tell you a lot of things. But we can answer questions the best we can, acknowledge you the best we can, and we hope that you appreciate this. It's free. We do this for our group members only.
It's a thank you.
It's a thank you. It's appreciation, because we love our group.
Yes.
And like I said, Debbie, believe it or not, you never know by looking at her that she's partially blind. It takes a lot for her to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we wanted to talk about
getting started in the paranormal.
Again, ghost stories.
Ghost stories, and how we were basically born into this.
That's right. Were you born into this?
Yes. Our mother, grandmother,
great-grandmother,
great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, great-great-aunts.
We're all born in this.
On the maternal side.
Yes.
All right. And yes, even on my father's side, paternal side, there was things that they seen. But back then, a lot of it was hush-hush, because they didn't want to be considered mentally ill, or a lot of people were thrown in asylums because they heard voices and stuff, and not realizing, yes, your spirits can talk to you.
Right. Our great-great-grandmother came from England because she was able to be hear and speak to spirits. And she had to leave because she would have been burnt as a witch.
Right. And a lot of them came over without their tarot cards. They didn't have them on their person or their luggage, because you don't want to be sent back as a witch. So they made the American playing cards their tarot cards. So that's what I read. It's like Romanian cards, but the American deck.
Yes. So we were gifted at a young age, as far back as we could remember.
About 10. Both are about 10.
Or younger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we really go back. I mean, I got into palmistry. Who knows why I got into palmistry? I just loved palm reading. I just got into it, and I just loved it. And through my growing up, reading for people all the time, I met people who actually read palms, and we got together and we talked about it, and they were surprised how much I knew. And I also learned new things talking to people.
Yep. You learned also from your teacher, your hair teacher.
She was a palmist, and the guy I worked with, he was a palmist. He was shocked, and like I said, when I started talking to people, that's why I'm always curious. All right, I mean, a lot of people like to dress the part. I kind of understand, but
the ambiance of it.
You know, it's like you want to just like, but to me, it's like stereotyping somebody being a gypsy or whatever. I mean, that's fine if you want to.
Yes.
Like medieval times, if you want to dress up, that's fine if you want to do things, but
yeah, for like Halloween party
or something.
Whatever.
But I myself, I don't like the stereotype anybody and say, well, you're a gypsy or you're
a witch.
witch or something. It was to me, it's a gift. A gift from God.
It is a gift from God. And a lot of times, there's people who believe in reincarnation and there's people who don't. And a lot of things we carry over from our past life. And somewhere in Sandy's and my past life, we were witches. We were shamans in an Indian tribe, and I remember going back to Egypt even.
All right, a lot of people will say, how do you know? You just know. I could, even to this day, I could be looking at someone, and not all the time, but all of a sudden, your past life would appear to me, and I look at you and like,
she has psychometry.
Yeah, it's a psychometry with you. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I pick up things from you, and good things. If it's something bad, I don't bother with you because I just don't want that kind of energy around me. I mean, you will never know that, but I just try to.
Or certain places.
Oh, definitely different certain places.
Oh my goodness.
Debbie and I learned one thing for sure. We're not out to prove anything. We definitely do not entice or push the ghost buttons. They say push their buttons and try to entice them and get angry or do things. Or no. You're in their space. I'm sorry. Our space, your space. And if it's something really evil, Debbie and I know one thing. Get out of there.
It's energy. Everything is energy. We are energy, but our soul is in a house that we call our body.
That's right.
And there's a soul that's without a body. We have the same amount of powers, but we just haven't learned how to. Majority of us have not learned how to use it. There is a minority that do know how to use it.
I'm very impressed with people that could actually talk to the other side. Debbie, she could see them or she could hear them. But it seems like she can't get both together.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And sometimes when we're doing card readings, even I will see something or someone appear, and we could tell you, yeah, it's a female or a male. Definitely. You could tell the energy that comes through, the figure that comes through. We're able to do that much. But sometimes to give a name is very rare that a name pops up. If it does pop up, we will mention it.
Or say, oh, we don't know anybody like that. And then a week later or a month, I just found out I had a great aunt, Amanda, or whatever.
Right, so it means that when we do card readings or palm readings or whatever, you'll say, I don't know, that's not right. It didn't happen yet. It could happen. You have to it's a whole year reading, so let things flow. And you'll figure it out in time. Maybe 10 years ago, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that happened. I remember that person. Yes, it's funny how it doesn't click right away, but eventually things click.
And the planets play a big role in changing things, right. Especially when we have earthquakes on this planet and the chaos that has entered this planet has shifted us into they're saying a new dimension. So that things will be different for the next couple of years and that you would be able to sense it.
Yes, we're on a roller coaster.
Do you sense the change?
I know you do. You do. We do. We definitely, it's like a roller coaster ride. You just hold on for the ride.
And Pluto, the planet of the underworld, is at play, big time, and it's a planet that is it forces change. Either don't think it's for the bad.
No,
sometimes
it could be good.
It's
for the good.
Sometimes a separation, divorce was for better.
Right.
Or
a new job.
You
lost a job, but it was for a reason.
For a better job down the line.
Right.
So sometimes when you think it's bad luck, it's not.
It was meant to be. You're put on a path.
We all have a path to travel.
sometimes it might be a bumpy road.
And
Maybe have detours.
And we all have karma to pay.
And that's right.
From past life and this life. So whatever you put out there, it's going to come back.
Be kind to everybody.
If you can.
If you cannot stand someone or don't like someone, avoid that person if you can. Just don't put yourself and accept
a negative space.
Right, in a negative space, and then you're just taking in negative energy. You don't want negative energy.
And if it so happens that negative energy surrounds you, you have what I call an avitrine stone. It's for energy vampires that suck the life out of you. They drain you mentally. You're fatigued, tired, and it just gets worse. So you get one of those stones, you carry it in your pocket, put one underneath your pillowcase. You know, I've done that, and even with the turlamine stone. It's a black stone. It protects you from psychic attacks, which means humans who are psychic, and then it protects you from spiritual attacks, from evil spirits. You can also put that under your pillowcase or in your pocket or purse or whatever, and these stones protect you. And yes, Sandy and I are a big believer in God, in Jesus, and we say our prayers to the most powerful warrior angel ever, Archangel Michael.
Everybody has their own divine being.
For those who are not Catholic, they have their own,
which is great. As long as you have someone to turn to.
You have good witches, the Wiccans. Mm-hmm. You know, they could help with bad magic.
Bad energy. Just remember, not everything is bad. There's a lot of good in this life, in this world. You just got to look for it.
You have people who mix up voodoo, which is a mixture of African religion with Catholic religion, which is they do a lot of good in healing people.
Just remember, not everything is bad.
But don't get voodoo mixed up with hoodoo, which is the black magic with curses and that.
Right. You don't want to put a curse on someone because you know what? It's only going to come back to you. It will come back to you.
Are there curses?
Yes.
Some swear
I say there is.
We even have a prayer for generational curses.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I am Sandy.
And I'm Debbie.
We're from the Normal Paranormal Group. And we hope if you have any questions, ask us. We'll try to help you through whatever you're going through. With that, we're going to say goodbye for now.
Bye.
Blow out the candle.